Hi, we're at the Sport Production Summit in Amsterdam. I'm talking to Wilfred Soerel. He's the Sales and Operations Manager for Canon. Wilfred, good morning.
Good morning, Joe. Hi.
Canon is the headline sponsor for SVG Europe Sports TV Awards, taking place later today. Why is it important for Canon to support the awards?
Well, for Canon it's very important to support the SVG Awards ceremony and TV awards. And on the other hand, it is also for us very important that we can give some support to the sports industry and share our knowledge into 2023.
And it's much appreciated because I know this is probably the 6th or 7th year that Canon's been involved with us. So Wilfred, what is Canon exhibiting at IBC that will interest the sports broadcasting community?
Now, Canon is showing actually a variety of different products which are very important for sports production. We have, of course, our very famous box and ENG lenses, which are being used all over the world for sports captation in ultra high definition. Then we have a PTZ range for a remote control to do the sports captation. We have a CRN 700 and also a CRX 500, both indoor and outdoor use. And on the other hand, we have also full frame cameras, the C300 and also the C500. Plus, we have also a new Cine Servo lens, which is designed for full frame. It's called the CN8, or actually 15 to 120 millimeters. So those are the majority of products. Then we have one more thing. It's an extension unit which you can connect to our Cine cameras to use in live productions.
And are these being seen at IBC for the first time, or have they been shown somewhere else first?
Some of the units will be seen for the first time at the show. Some of the units have actually an upgrade in either firmware, or we can attach new components. So the 500, the C500 Mark II or the C300 Mark III, which are the cameras, they are not new, but we can connect an extension unit to use it in live productions, yes.
And are they all available now for people, anybody that's interested in buying them?
Some of the products will be available, let's say, towards end of the year.
Okay.
Yes.
Great.
And we have also one particular lens. It's a very big box lens. It's the 122 times autofocus. So it means the lens can actually do autofocus by itself. The operator can focus on, let's say, zooming in and on the composition. The lens will focus automatically.
And from Canon's perspective, what are the main challenges do you feel that are facing the sports broadcasters at the moment?
Yeah, there are several challenges actually in this industry. One of the challenges is actually to assure that we can that the ratio between supply and demand can be reached, because nowadays everybody knows that during COVID the lack of supply of components and spare parts was really tough. So Canon is always supporting. So this is one of the challenges. Another challenge is also that most of the companies are working cloud-based performance, and for them it's very important to see how they can most efficient work with their staff.
So on the supply and demand issue, how are you coping? How's Canon coping with that? What contingency plans have you put in place?
Canon is actually coping quite well. We have some issues, but most of the products we can supply in time. I must admit, demand for some products has dramatically increased a lot. So some of the products we have a quite long delivery time, but most of the products we can support and deliver within a reasonable period. Yes.
Excellent. So what are the big technological trends that you feel will influence sports broadcasting over the next couple of years?
Yeah, I think that the biggest challenge here is the fact that companies are working on clouds nowadays, and they have to work on different platforms. In the past, for instance, if a broadcaster was shooting or capturing a Wimbledon match, it was only for one TV program, one platform. Nowadays, they have to do it for different platforms. So they have to make use of remote control activities, and they have to make use of better efficiency of their staff.
Well, Wilfred, thank you very much for coming by this morning, and I look forward to seeing you again this afternoon at the Sports TV Awards.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure.